This is a review between the Logitech G9X gaming mouse and their other gaming mouse, the G500. Now the G500, well I have it in my hand here, is based off the MX518 and the 510 shape. It's a very familiar shape for Logitech. It's pretty comfortable. It's more designed, I would say, as a palm grip, which would be holding the mouse and moving your whole arm, versus a claw grip, or what I have is a fingertip grip. Although it does work good, as your thumb is placed right near the 3 buttons, as well as on the other side, right in this groove. Sometimes when I'm playing, though, it kind of goes under the top. That's a slight discomfort there. Cool thing about this is that the Dpi buttons are right here. You can customize every single button on this, all 3 here, these 2. This toggles left, and it toggles right, and it pushes down, and scrolls really nicely. This button here, click that, and it free spins as fast as you want. Click it in, it becomes clicky. So that's really a cool thing. It has a weight system you can put in there. I do not have the weights in here. It is slightly unbalanced without the weights, but I like a really light mouse, as light as I can get it. So if you pick it up from the center, it kind of tends to lean forward just a tad. That's about center, so it's a little bit front heavy, but you know, that's what the weights are for. You can adjust it between 5 DPI levels, and the lights will switch, indicate which one you're at. So that's cool. You can do that in the software, and you can set it anywhere from 5700 down to 200 DPI. It has a 125, 250, 500, and 1000 polling options, so you can get it nice and smooth, or you know, just like a regular Windows mouse or a basic mouse, whatever you want there. At first, I didn't quite like this scroll wheel, but as I found it really sloppy. But as I played more and more, I found it easy. Oops, found it easy to click down. Very light pressure. When I first was starting, I would click down and sometimes hit the scroll at the same time, but kind of like that. But as I've been playing it, I've learned how to just hit that button right there. These 3 buttons here are really cool because my thumb, the way I hold it, sits right there. So like in World of Warcraft or any other game, I usually sit this as a major button. For in World of Warcraft, that's tab for me. So I just tab to target. The forward right now could be anything, and then this I use for push to talk. And then I have 2 commands left and right as well. So you can do you know, every single button down here can be configured. You can do any keystroke except holding down Alt or right control. That's why I use it for a push to talk button. You actually have to go into the macros and program. You just have to hold down control and program that for down, and then map the macro, and then you can get control, alt, and shift. If you don't do that, it'll be shift plus, and it wants you to put in like a combination of characters. Little top tip, and that's for both of these, as these run on the exact same software. This has a rougher grip, as you can see there. It's rough. And your hand doesn't sweat as much. Also, this is a more of a matte finish, so your hand just stays a little bit drier. I don't know where the sweat goes or what happens to it, but compared to the MX518, your hand doesn't get as moist or something. I don't know. So yeah, there you have it. Pretty cool. I'm using this on the ice pad, and it slides pretty effortlessly. And it works just fine on the ice pad. Some people say that laser mice don't work on it. It works 100% fine, no skipping, no weirdness, even fast, slow, precise movements. It works good. Off to the G9X. Now this is a unique mouse, as it's completely customizable from the body, the grip on it. You can basically just take it off like that, and then you have this on there like that. And it comes with another grip. Comes with this one. It has the same material on it, same material as this guy here. So this is also the thinner grip compared to this much wider grip. Has a there. I'll put that guy on there, and it just clicks down. Simple as that. Really easy. And this will give you a thinner, more just a thinner. There's not much of a shelf there for your thumb. This one has a shelf right here. So yeah, it just depends on it. You know, the one reason I like this mouse, is because you can change out the grips. You can also take these and wash them as they get greasy or old, or if they completely wear out. I don't know what the durability is on this, but if they wear out or get, you know, oily and junk, you can just take them off and go scrub them. So that's a cool feature. Keeps the mouse clean, keeps it smooth, keeps it, you know, good. Thing about this, it doesn't have a thumb button, which kind of is a bummer, but has the 2 side buttons. These are a little bit harder to push. You have to use a little bit more effort to get them in there, but you get used to that really quick. It's a little awkward at first, but you do get used to it. These guys, I forgot to mention, these guys click in fairly easy without really thinking about it, but it's just something you get used to. This mouse scroll here, it looks similar, but this is actually metal because it's cold to the touch, where this is not. So I'm pretty sure this is some kind of plastic, and then this is actually metal in this one. Scrolls a little bit tighter. There's a little bit more tactile feedback to it. Has a little rubber thing on the inside there to get grip on. It does scroll left and right. Has those 2 clicky buttons there, same as the 500. The only thing about this one is it takes quite a bit of pressure to nail this down. It's kind of hard to get it like that. It is something you get used to, but it's not as free-flowing as this guy. It's barely got, and I can hit it more with that. This one I kind of got to go like that, so I don't use this as a main button as much as, say, I would use this one. So that's kind of a toss-up there. The DPI buttons, the same here, goes through 5 settings. On there you can change the color of this guy to many different colors. All you do is you go into the software, and then you go over here to edit, and then you can change it, and you gotta hit apply, preview. It goes to blue, you can pink if you want, or I guess that's purple, orange. So yeah, and this will actually switch with the profiles. The color will actually switch depending on what profiles you guys map to it. So say you launch World of Warcraft and you want it to be blue, or you launch Mass Effect and you have something keyed for that. That's a cool feature. Between the 2 grips, it really depends on what I'm doing, which one I like more. If it's more of a long like grind session, or if I'm playing World of Warcraft a long time, I'll use this. If it's more for quick games, first-person shooters, or, you know, simpler stuff, I use this one. The cool thing is, though, is that you can switch it up, so your hand's not always in the same position. You can put this grip on, use it for a little bit. Put this grip on, use it for a little bit. Switch it up. Keep it, you know, keep your hand in different positions so it doesn't get cramped up. That's a really cool feature. Really like that. The weighting on this one is definitely heavier than this guy. Not by much, but just lifting it, it is. This one's also balanced pretty good. Maybe a little bit more weight right about here. But compared to that, there's definitely more weight to this in general. The weights that come with it are these. They come in, you get 4 grammars and 4 7 grams. Like I said, I like a light mouse. So I really haven't played around with these too much. I have put them in. The cartridge is right here. See, I haven't even, on this particular one, I haven't even taken this off. Take that off there, and this just ejects like that, comes out, put your weights in there, and close it back up. Really cool mouse. I like it. It's more designed for the fingertip grip. It's a little bit more comfortable. Your fingers are angled down more, as this is more of a sloping down, whereas this is obviously higher, so your fingers are up a little bit more. I find that slightly more uncomfortable on this, just from my grip. This is my personal opinion. Could be completely different for you. These fingers are curved in, and it has a nice satin finish to it, so that's more to the curvature of your finger. And between which one I like more, I think I'm liking the G9X the most, just based on comfort. The one thing I wish it did have was this 3rd button. As once you get used to that, it's kind of sucks not to have it. As far as smoothness goes, this one glides, except when it picks up stuff. That's the bad thing about the ice mat. If it picks up dirt, you kind of got to wipe it off. So I keep a microfiber right there. But yeah, it slides like effortlessly. It just glides right over it, and then you still get as much little control as you want without straining your wrist. This guy, a little bit louder, has a little bit more drag to it. Still slides really good. I find for smaller, shorter movements, I prefer the G9X. If I'm doing like close like copy pasting or editing a Word document or something like that, general windowing, I think I like this one a little bit better. It's really a toss-up. There is no clear winner here. It depends on you. If you're more of a palm grip, probably this one. If you're more of a fingertip grip, claw grip, probably that one. But like I said, there's advantages to both, and you just basically got to get your hands on them and see which one you like the most. So that's that. Thanks for watching.